Synoplotherium was one of the ancient mammals that lived during the Eocene epoch and belonged to the group of carnivorous animals of that time. The main fossil remains of this genus were discovered in North America, primarily in the region of Wyoming. It existed approximately 45 to 50 million years ago and was a member of the order Mesonychia, which was widespread in that period. With its wolf-like appearance, powerful teeth, and legs adapted for running, Synoplotherium was one of the active predators of its age. Its morphological structure was characterized by a large head, an elongated body, and digitigrade limbs. This adaptation allowed it to run swiftly, although unlike modern predators, it lacked the flexible spinal column structure that provides additional speed. Its teeth were sharp and cutting, perfectly suited for hunting. The molars were reduced in size or lost, which further emphasizes its predatory nature. At the same time, some researchers suggest that it might also have scavenged from carcasses in addition to active hunting. Synoplotherium lived alongside its larger relative, Mesonyx. Both belonged to the mesonychidae family, but Synoplotherium was smaller in size, comparable to a wolf. Within the competitive ecosystem of Eocene predators, it occupied a distinct ecological niche. One of its main distinguishing features from Mesonyx was the presence of a third upper molar. Among its paleontological discoveries, a particularly notable specimen preserved at the Peabody Museum of Natural History shows evidence of a healed fracture in the lower jaw. This indicates that the animal survived a severe injury and continued to live for a long time afterward. Additionally, the teeth were found to be heavily worn, suggesting the individual lived to an old age. Synoplotherium was first described in 1872 by the famous American paleontologist Edward Drinker Cope. Later, Marsh assigned it the name Dromocyon vorax, but this is now considered a synonym. The type species is Synoplotherium lanius. In terms of classification, Synoplotherium belongs to the kingdom Animalia, the class Mammalia, the order Mesonychia, and the family Mesonychidae. Members of this order were primitive carnivorous mammals, some of which are believed to have evolutionary connections with the distant ancestors of whales. In its appearance and ecology, Synoplotherium resembled wolves or jackals. It is thought to have been an active mid-sized predator of its time, preying on small to medium-sized animals thanks to its speed and strong jaws. Ecologically, it played an important role in the community of predatory mammals that was developing during the Eocene. The study of Synoplotherium is crucial for understanding the diversity of mesonychids and their evolutionary history. Its fossils provide significant insights into the early stages of predatory mammals and their possible evolutionary ties with whales and other ungulates. Synoplotherium was an ancient predatory mammal with a body length of about 1.5 meters, a shoulder height of 50 to 70 centimeters, and an estimated weight of 30 to 60 kilograms. It was a medium-sized carnivore with a sturdy body, thick bones, and legs adapted for hunting. In appearance, it resembled modern wolves or small bear-like animals, but it was not as fast as them. The name Synoplotherium was given by the American paleontologist Joseph Leidy in 1857. The word synoplos in Greek means bound or united, while therion means animal. Thus, the name can be interpreted as bound animal. Leidy at first described it as a separate genus, but later it was found to be very closely related to the genus Daphinus. Synoplotherium lived from the late Oligocene, about 30 million years ago, to the early Miocene, about 20 million years ago. It existed in the distant past and eventually became completely extinct. Scientists have proposed several explanations for its extinction. First, during the late Oligocene and early Miocene, members of the dog family, Canidae, and early felids, Felidae, were rapidly evolving and gaining ecological dominance. With their speed and agility in hunting, they outcompeted Synoplotherium. Second, global climate changes caused forests to shrink and vast open grasslands to spread, destroying the woodland habitats this animal was adapted to. Since Synoplotherium was more suited to forested environments, it struggled to survive in the open plains. Third, despite its strong build, it lacked the speed and agility of its competitors, which gradually led to its disappearance. Today, Synoplotherium is known only from fossil remains. In its time, it was likely one of the key predators of forest ecosystems, preying on medium-sized animals. Its extinction demonstrates how crucial adaptation and competition are in the evolutionary process.